So this is the 2015 Junior Cert Higher Level Paper 2 and we're looking at question number 6. The equation of the line L is 5 plus y minus 2x equals 0. Part A says find the coordinates of the points where L cuts the axes. So L cuts the x-axis at, well, to find the x-intercept, or where L cuts the x-axis, to find the x-intercept, you let y be equal to 0. And to find the y-intercept, you let x be equal to 0. Because any point on the y-axis will have the coordinates 0, something. And any point on the x-axis will have the coordinates something, 0, the y position. So in our equation we're going to let y be 0, so that will give me 5 plus 0 minus 2x equals 0. So what I can do here is I can bring this minus 2x over to the other side, the equal sign, it becomes positive. So that gives me 2x is equal to just the 5 now. So 2x is equal to 5. And if we divide both sides by 2, the 2's cancel here and we're left with x equal to 2.5. So L cuts the x-axis at 2.5 for the x value, and remember y was 0, so that's our y part of the coordinate. Okay, now for the y-intercept, we let x be 0, so the equation will become 5 plus y minus 2 bracket 0 equals 0. So I've replaced the x with 0. So that will give me 5 plus y minus 2 by 0 is 0. So that disappears and we're left with 0 on the other side. So if I now bring this 5 over here, it becomes a negative. So I'm left with y is equal to negative 5. So the coordinate then, remember x was 0 and y was negative 5. So that's the coordinate of the y-intercept. Part B says find the slope of the line L. Okay, well, if we've got the equation like so, if you want to find the slope of the line, there's a few ways you can do this. First of all, you can use the slope formula on any 2 points on the line. So you already know these 2 points on the line, so you could use the slope formula there. Or, if you can rearrange the formula into this form here, y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the number in front of x, that number in front of x will be the slope. So I'm going to do this way. So I'm going to move things around here. I'm going to bring this 5 over here. It's going to become negative 5. And I'm going to bring this minus 2x over here. And that's going to become positive 2x. And the reason I do that is because that leaves me with y on the left, which is what I want here. I want it in this form. Now this formula here is in your tables book as well. So I'm left with y is equal to 2x minus 5 on the right hand side. So I can then see that the number in front of x in my case is 2. So I know that the slope is equal to 2 for the line L. Okay, part C, the line J goes through the point 11, 6 and is perpendicular to the line L. Write down the slope of the line J. Okay, well, if lines are perpendicular, then their slopes will multiply to give minus 1. So the slope of the line L was 2. And if I multiply that by the slope of the line J, which I will leave as a box, the answer will be negative 1. So what do I need to multiply 2 by to get negative 1? Well, if I want to find that out, I can just divide negative 1 by 2. And that gives me an answer of minus a half, or minus 0.5. Both answers would be correct. Part 2 says find the equation of the line J. Okay, well if I want to find the equation of the line J, I have a point and I have the slope. So from the tables book then, I can use this formula here. This formula here is for the equation of a line if you know a point, x1, y1. So this is x1, y1, any point on the line, and m being the slope, which I know is minus a half. So just to be clear there, x1 will be this number, y1 will be this number, and the slope m will be this number here. So the equation of the line will be y minus y1, which is 6, is equal to minus a half, bracket x, minus x1, which is 11. So just substituting those values in here. And then I'm just going to tidy this up a bit. So I'm going to multiply across by 2 to get rid of the fractions. That's going to give me 2y minus 12 is equal to minus 1 by x minus 11. That's multiplying everything by 2. So if I multiply out this side now, it gives me minus 1x plus 11, because minus 1 by minus 11 is plus 11. I still have my 2y minus 12 over here. And then I'm going to bring this stuff here all over to the other side. That's going to go over and become positive 1x. And plus 11 will go over and become negative 11. So on the left hand side then I'm going to have my 2y, I'm going to have my 1x, my positive 1x, and then I'm going to have minus 11 minus 12, which is minus 23, and that's going to be equal to 0 on the right hand side because everything got moved. So the equation of the line then is 2y plus 1x minus 23 equal to 0. And that's the end of question 6.